Invite Batman. Sorry, Batman. Yeah. Alright, lad. Just so you know, it's streaming straight away, so just join the audio whenever you're ready. Don't rush. Haven't pinged anyone to say the audio's off a bit anyway, so... I was at look at Discord 2 minutes ago, not a single message. Then I look at Discord now, and there's like... fucking messages and everything. Yeah, I'll put in a message and see. See what I usually do. How can't I at people? Oh, I clicked the random person to see, like, and it literally says, is this us? He needs to make just a tier 5 link. Resmax and I should have Mike V and Resmax. Give me a sec.
Oh dear. Hello everybody. Bo, Zentar, good to see you. It is the mystery round, so right now on my screen... by the way, I should probably make these logos a bit smaller today, do you think? 'Cause I'm not sure if... Is there information up there? Maybe there isn't. I'll leave it for now. We'll see what it's like in qualifying. Yeah, it's the mystery round. So on my screen it says Bahrain, but that's not true. That's not real. We don't know where we're going to be racing yet. The Jingle Jam stuff will be active throughout. The chatbot should be doing things.
I never realised on Discord if you send someone a message and hit send quick enough twice, it will send the same message twice.
So basically, I was just going through before we went live. I was just going through making sure I had a setup for each track and stuff because I don't know what track we're going to be on. We've got an idea about some tracks that it might be, but I think there's about 20 that it might be. So All I'm really hoping for is anything but Monaco. Monaco will be the end of us. We won't survive Monaco.
How is Danny?
But, you know.
Look at the lineup and see what it is.
Ah, yeah. I need to do something.
Yeah, and Kreml said he's running a bit. He said he's coming in quali. Yeah. Just, do you have any word from Legends, no? Albin's DMing me to find out what the story. Tell him what the story is.
They're going to spin the wheel at 5 past. And then we'll find out what the track is. Maybe it'll be one I'm good at. Maybe it's one I'm bad at. What I can tell you is my other championship contenders for the Broke Boys League in the shape of Wizard, Sammy Dolphin, and Brewdog are not joining us for the mystery round. So I have a serious chance to
Imagine if I could go and visit
like they just can't make it today. So I have a serious chance to make up some ground here. I'm in joint second anyway, so I say make up some ground. Really, that's just on Wizard in P1. But this is a great opportunity to do that. So I need a good race. I need a good track, really.
Who's King Tonkar? Is that Kreml? Kreml's entering his house now. Just before you do the wheel, make sure you go live and we can work from the wheel then, you know? Because the wheel's kind of a part of the track really, isn't it?
F1 Racing, where Kells only wins when he spins out his opponents. That's a lie. I haven't actually won, have I? I've never won. But somehow we're in second place because I am Mr. Consistent. Consistently in the top 4 now, rather than top 3. And that seems to have served us well so far. I do hope that I do hope that Streamlabs reminds people about the fundraising it's supposed to be doing. I guess I'll be able to check once I'm finished with qualifying and stuff before the race starts.
Past 2 trials open this
Yeah,
week.
3rd and the occasional 4th. Voice chat suspended.
You never know.
Never know. Let's go.
They're going. You join the thing.
Right, they're spinning the wheel. They're spinning the wheel. They're spinning the wheel. It's
You in the audio? Right, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome.
China.
And
It's China.
your trial has cursed it again.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's 3 times as good.
Think that's good for me.
Right, kick off. So,
Is that good for me?
Everyone. We've got a solid 19 drivers.
Then that's
today,
good for me.
18 ready to go. 1 during
Right, guys. Listen. I'm going to raid you over to the commentary stream right now. But feel free to come straight back here if you want, because I will be live throughout anyway. But for many of you, I know watching it over there is a fun experience. And it's probably going to be more interactive than me not saying anything. So I'm going to raid the few people who are here right now over to the commentary stream. But as I say, if you want to fly back this way, feel free. I'm going to try and talk a little bit more today just because charity stuff is happening, but I don't know really how much I'll be able to concentrate on all that stuff. It is going to be in China. That's where the mystery round is, and I think I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. It's been a while since I've done a lap there, though, so we'll see. Where were you treated better than YouTube streaming? That's true. That's very true. There you go. Thank you, Streamlabs. Well played. Thanks, Sandfly. Commentary stream, if you want to find it, is on !comms. Not sure currently over there. I will try, like I say, I'll try to talk a little bit more today, just with the charity stuff being on, but I'm not convinced I will be able to do that, so I'm definitely not making any promises. China it is.
Okay, it's pretty quiet on track. We should consider getting out there now. Standing by.
China for the mystery round. Here we are. Well, it's alright. It's just a banker. Oh, I'm missing all of these, though. It was a slow lap. So P9 is alright. I'm gonna use this in lap to practice my braking zones here. Well, I mean, look at that already. Like, this was like a dodgy in lap, and it's like gonna be half a second up probably. Well, I'm not taking this lap, even though it's better. I just want some fresh tires. I've given you another wizard by accident. Have you really? My lap was shocking, Arbon, so it could be something to do with that. That's okay. Next lap will be much better. Oh, Baltas? Yeah, Baltas is quick, man. That is true. Alright, off we go.
Checks
Try again.
complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Broadcast stream is 360p quality. I rated people in there, but I did say I'm going to leave my stream up anyway throughout. People are free to choose either. It's just that I'm not very interactive really while the race is on, you know? So I'm aware of that. It's an intentional decision. But the bot should help me out and post the charity stuff when it's relevant. Whoa. I can for sure gain about a second on my first lap, so that's for sure, and there's probably more in it.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. And that's P13, P13.
I'll read that when I re-enter the pit lane, Bo. I think realistically, I might only have time for one more lap. So do you think we just put on a fresh set of tires and fuel for 2? I think you just put on a fresh set of tires and you fuel for 2. Is the stream awful? Oh my god. No. Well, it was for a minute. Let me just close down the broadcast stream because I have it running in the background. I don't know if that was causing a problem. Remember when you kept showing pictures of Matty with pets and naming Matty as the pet? Really enjoyed that bit. Was I naming Matty as the pet?
32.6.
Okay. We're gonna fuel. Sure. Okay, so hopefully,
when you're ready, let's
hopefully we'll get 2 laps in here. Yeah, you're right. I should have just done 3. You're right about that. I was trying to do crazy maths. It doesn't really matter. I don't think those are the margins that are going to come into this. Remel has been disqualified for some reason. Not the best. Oh no. Probably just save, right? Yeah, save. Do one more. This is not the one. Guys, we might be starting way down the grid. I can't get my shit together. Yeah, I can get higher. No. P10. That's not good. That is not good, but also partly the chaos of the mystery round. Look at that fucking time next to Psycho, man. What the hell? 5,000th? Kreml, why'd you get disqualified? Yeah, the others were pretty fast. I mean, there's not a lot in it. Not a lot in it there for the top 10, really. Something in the slow turning sequence in the first sector you're missing timing. Slow turning. Slow turning doesn't make any sense. I don't know what that means. But I appreciate you trying to help. There's a few turns back to back. Yeah, okay, maybe. 2.5 down on Baltas, though, is pretty strong. You can squirt between the tight right and left. Guys, can you tell me the number of the corner or something? I don't know what you're talking about. Solid laps, though, doesn't see. Yeah, I'm not being ignorant, but I'm probably going to ignore your chat messages because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So if I don't know what you're talking about, it's probably just going to mess with my head. Stop for 5 seconds to let a guy in hot lap. Got disqualified. That's ridiculous. Well, I've got a bit of a race on my hands. Let's see. Ready up time is 34, so that's 4 minutes away. Strategy. You got this. Hope to get some fights. Yeah, I'm going to need to win some fights, actually. To do well. Is this going to mess me up now? I didn't have a proper setup for this one. This should be more like that, right? Oh no, I can't mess with it now. I can't mess with it now, can I? Sector 2, turns 6 to 9. It seems like you can do what Aldi said, carry a bit more speed in that section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no, I definitely can. Yeah, I was doing that section wrong. I hope you know I'm not happy with my lap. I've not put a lap in and gone like, oh, what a good lap. I didn't do a good lap. So I know I can go faster. Well, not necessarily. Well, not necessarily. Let's wait and see. The real problem is I need a little bit of luck here as well, you know, because I need to stay out of trouble and make some places up would be really cool. P3 is a lock anyway. Let's see. Let's just wait and see. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? While we were fucking waiting. Hello up. Ready for the pit stop. Like I say, guys, we're not playing Jingle Jam games tonight. Because I've got this F1 race and I'm in a championship fight, so it's quite important. But we are still raising money for the campaign against Living Miserably throughout tonight's stream. All of the regular links will be active via !donate and the rest. !Jingle Jam. We'll give you more information on the whole event. Looks like people are readied up and it is 34, so here we go. Here we fucking go. I've got Nearly Psycho in front of me. Not sure who's behind.
Okay, now stay alert for threats around you. DRS now available. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. fastest lap of the race so far. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 3.8 seconds.
Dremel fucking spun there and I just couldn't, like... I couldn't slow down in time. I need to get past these two. Because they're battling like madmen. And I'm just stuck behind it all.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Gap to your teammate ahead, 17.8 seconds. Green flag. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 3.3 seconds. gap, so push now, push. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.9 seconds. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Tyres are in a much better condition than yours. We'll need to keep an eye on their times. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. So gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Right, the safety car's waiting for the leader. You can overtake it. Overtake the safety car. Drop your speed, our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. The car behind has a drive-through penalty. They're not in the same fight as us anymore. Okay, clear. You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds. A second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. gap to the teammate ahead of us, 6.1 seconds. Okay, gap ahead, 1.6 seconds. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Catch up to the field a bit, we're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Green flag. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, clear. They might make a mistake. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Caution, caution. Green flag. Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Well, microphone's back. Oh, that sucked, man. That was awful. That stupid fucking penalty on the second to last lap is incredible. I think it maybe lost me 2 places. It was not a good race today. Yeah, look at all the graphics and everything. This game's a mess. That was awful. I know people are saying GG's. I appreciate it. You're being nice, but like 8th. Maybe I should have stopped at the end for softs. Obviously, everyone was flying past me on softs, but it just felt like I was a bit too far back the order to really go for that. Maybe I should have just gone for it. But the problem was, because my microphone was off, I couldn't tell you what I was thinking. But I was thinking about it. And I just decided that based on me being like, I think I was lower than 10th at that point. So I just had to try and probably maintain track position. I knew the guys on the softs were going to be racing past me. I also might get some kind of a penalty for that collision with whoever the Red Bull was who overtook me going into the tight left-hander. Well, he didn't overtake me going into that. He overtook me going around the sweeping section. Awful race, not sure. I mean, I did make mistakes, but I also think some of it, you know, some of it I couldn't do anything about. And that's part of the problem with qualifying poorly. King, someone in the first 2 laps, he was a bit robust in passing you. Not really sure what happened early on. It was all just a mess. I hate to see a lot of that. They definitely hosed you over on a few points. Well, I'm gonna have another look at the start if you want to hang around for a little bit, because I'm not even sure what the fuck happened. I'm just closing the game altogether because we're not doing any more of this now tonight. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Let's have a look. So, qualifying was bad. And that's my own fault. Qualifying was bad. Jingle Jam. We'll give you more information. Look, my microphone was working then. People are readied up and it is 34, so here we go. At the start. Here we fucking go. I've got Nearly Psycho in front of me. Not sure who's behind. Welcome back, Kreml. I had a terrible race. I'm trying to rewatch to understand. Start felt okay. I think I had Psycho beat off the line, you know? So, take that inside line. Obviously, a lot of things happened there. And I had to stay wide there because... Is that Fridge? Yeah, Fridge was on the inside, so I had to stay wide. This was just a mess. What am I supposed to do there? And it was like this, I want to say, for the first few laps, it was like a 3 or at the very least 2-way battle. It was tricky. Alright, so Fridge is gone there. I mean, at this point, it was like this for 4 laps from what I saw. So I thought that was nearly a good move, didn't quite work. But I think I did manage to power through on the straight. Uh-huh. I don't mind the track, but, yeah, just haven't drove it in ages. I had the fastest lap at one point. I've gone a bit wide there and then, okay. And I think I've also got Fridge going into the back of me. Or Blue Dragon, excuse me. I felt at the end your own teammate hosed you over, went on to win. Yeah, but he was... The thing was, I was fighting that, not sure, but he was on the better tyre. So, look at that. I'm too busy talking and we missed probably an absolutely critical moment. He was on the better tyre late on. And so he's quicker than me anyway. Baltas is very, very fast. So, yeah, he's entitled to do that, and he should have done that because he probably went on to win the race, did he? Maybe.
experience some understeer now that you're in the wake.
So here, I tried it.
Get past as soon as possible.
That's, I mean, that's all on me, right? That's just because I was trying a bit too hard. But then lost places to Kreml and Blue Dragon. He was and he did, yeah. Here it's tricky because everybody else is trying to leave space. I mean, I hit Kreml there. I definitely didn't mean to, but everybody else is trying to leave space. And if that part of the track doesn't feel good, like if you get a good run out of it, I felt like I had a good run there, but I had nowhere to send the car from the good run, you know. I think Kreml's lock-up there was contagious. Kreml definitely file a complaint. That if you can lose the back there so easy. You just put the power down an inch too soon and you're gone. Incredibly, well, it's only lap 3. I was like, oh, it's purple. It's lap 3. You got a race ban, Kreml. And I kept doing that. I kept saying, the problem is the car just wouldn't turn in there. Like, if I didn't brake early enough, the car wouldn't turn in. But then sometimes you brake too early, and the track's busy. Well, a much better run out of those corners than Kreml. I don't know if I got Kreml on this straight. I don't think so, because you can really just end up with no battery at the end of this straight. I think my feeling here was actually that Kreml and Blue Dragon would indeed end up with no battery. And it seems like they did. I had to go super inside there just to avoid anything crazy.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Right,
That was my fastest lap.
ahead of us. 3.8 seconds.
Wasn't even a good lap, was it? But yeah, then I just basically had this problem to contend with. I guess you could also say, you know, safety cars came at a poor timing for me, really. The first one, I think, was poor timing for everybody. Also, Mike, I don't know if you're still here, but I did see your message and I was trying to respond to you. You said this is not Jingle Jam. Let me be clear. This is Jingle Jam. It's just also F1 Broke Boys League Racing. Jingle Jam can be all things. Yeah, the starting position was critical. But at this point, I mean, I've made up a good few places. The Williams there, Hullet, is... he got pretty close through that. But not a good exit. Start was incredible in my POV. Was it... when you, like, back of the grid, Kreml, was it just chaos in front of you? It must have... I mean, I don't understand how you're even here. Oh, Kreml. Yeah, that was a bad one. It's not like... I think that's... fucking spun there and I just couldn't, like... I couldn't slow down in time. Exactly that. Exactly what Kelston said. Kreml spun and I couldn't slow down in time. Not officially sponsored by Jingle Jam? Yes, it is. Where's my plate? Uppings or for the Kings? Or Zeke Kistings? What you meant to say, Mike? Let me complete the sentence properly for you. I need to get back. This is not a Jingle Jam collection game. You're correct, but it is still Jingle Jam. And I'm just stuck behind it all. I always felt like the inside was a bit free there, but couldn't make it work. P16 to P6 now. Just what was the start even like? I was just trying to like hang on to a little bit of battery for this straight, but everyone else always seemed to have battery for the straight. Hullet kind of teleported in front there. That was good to see. Oof. Kind of made it work, but Kreml came back. And I just couldn't, like, you can't hang that corner around the outside, so you've got to give it up. But I've got the DRS. Kreml's there on the inside. Oof, what a battle. There you go again. Lose the back end every time coming out of that sequence of corners. You can see the incidents on Discord. The Discord chat is always just a complete mess as soon as the race finishes, so I can't even deal with it initially. I'm just saying I'd love to play a Jingle Jam game. I'd love to play a Jingle Jam game, but I'm so sorry I just can't tonight. I've got things I need to get ready for tomorrow with the Star Wars RPG and the 24-hour stream once I'm done with this. Which also is Jingle Jam, even though it's not a Jingle Jam game, because we're going to be playing a tabletop role-playing game on Tabletop Simulator. But it's perhaps the biggest event of this year's Jingle Jam. I'm sorry, Mike, but we'll get chat. Listen, Jingle Jam is still going on until the 14th of December, and I own these games forever. I think you mentioned before about us not playing enough like Jingle Jam games post Jingle Jam. I'm always so up for it, but like it's trying to arrange it. You know what I can't do is like go live on Zeepkist and just hope somebody turns up, because if they don't, it's going to be shit, right? But I can plan things in advance to make all of that happen. But then it's about getting everyone's times to link up. Oof. Holding on for dear life. Oh, that was it. Look at that. So, I don't even know. I'm not even sure what happened there, but this was the big incident that screwed me. Obviously, I've run wide there. I've made that initial mistake. He's now on the inside. There is space there. And then it's before I've even got chance to like... Before I've even got chance to turn into the corner, you know? So, you can see him still in my mirror here. And there's like, I'm not leaving a lot of room, but I'm fucking racing, you know? Have we not played Zeepkist already? We'll play Zeepkist, man. Jingle Jam goes to the 14th of December, and I promise that we will play Zeepkist. But I have an incredibly busy weekend. I can't promise you what time I'll play Zeepkist or what day. But I felt like I left him space on the inside there anyway, but I don't know if this is really his fault. At this point, he's kind of behind me and to the right, but like, this corner's very, it's sweeping and tight, right? Like, I can't start turning in now. I'll just go across the grass, end up with a time penalty. So I've got to go straight here a little bit. And then it's right here. I'm turning now at this point, which I think is reasonable given the corner, but he's already somehow like connected to me, and it didn't matter. I think I actually tried to put more steering input in, and it just didn't matter. It just kept going straight. Then I was completely screwed. That lost me so much at the start. Will there be a full stream save? Yeah, on YouTube. That's what I'm watching literally right now. I'm just rewinding it. Unfortunately, the stream on YouTube will now also have me rewatching the stream on YouTube. So there's a little bit of Inception, but Yeah, it'll all be there. So I lost so much time there.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
But like, I don't think Bahamut got anywhere near me in this stretch. And I think if anything, I closed the gap on Reese, to be honest. Yeah, we're already finished though, Ben. Sorry about that. You've joined us in the post-race wrap-up, and it was an awful race for me. Primarily because of an incident that happened just before you arrived. So, sorry about that as well. So I don't think we really need to watch these next few laps, because it's probably just me slowly gaining on Reese. You know? Like, look at this. Guys behind me are now starting to get penalties. But my intended pit lap was lap 11. And I think I did check my tyres on this next lap. It's okay, race review is fine with me. Yeah, that's what we're up to. I have to go see you in 2 weeks. Is it in 2 weeks, Kreml? It's not. Is it just that you can't make the next one? I thought there was one on the 13th. Oh, because you have a race ban. Are you confirmed a race ban? You'll have to DM me and let me know what's going on with all that. Yeah. Yeah, so I did check my tires here, and I'm at like 60% on the front left. So that's pretty shit. So even though beneath my head you can see the front right at like 25, the front left was just gone. It was gone. And so I needed to pit. Arbon said that it is going for stewards, but it is a race ban for 90%. Okay. Do you think... Obviously, nobody thinks they deserve a race ban. Do you think you did a bad thing, though? So I pitted here, and then did we get a safety car not long after that or something? Just basically everybody in front of me had already built up time thanks to that incident with... I didn't even check who it was. Was it the Red Bull behind me or the Williams or something? I did lose traction, got angry, tried to brake, but was too late. I see. You've got a clip. Yeah, we can watch it. Can let you know whether you deserve a race ban. But I know you've got to go, so like, just send it me whenever if you like. Yeah, so look at that. Two fucking... If I'd have taken those mediums 2 laps more, we get a safety car. Isn't that crazy? I've got fastest lap at this point in P14. My friend can wait. Got it on DM. Alright, should we have a look? Whoa, I just moved the wrong window. Oh. Hang on though. You get a race ban for that? What happened before that? You get a race ban for that? Why? I guess they will say, well, you caused the safety car. Well, fucking... Isn't this exactly what safety cars are for? Like... What? Full throttle. I don't know, man. I feel like you crashed out, and you crashed out. It's not like you took anybody out, you know? That seems weak to me. Look at Dave here. How'd it go, mate? Saw you were stuck behind a couple of drivers. I fucking love Dave Dyke, man. I gotta get back to him soon. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Kreml. Yeah, it seems harsh, doesn't it? That's just like a race ban for that seems ridiculous. There are no cars around you. You were an idiot and you rode a curb that you definitely shouldn't be riding in lap 22 of the race with that much throttle. You were a fool, Kreml. We can agree. But whose race did you ruin? Like what? You know? You just put your fucking self in the wall. That's ridiculous that you're not allowed to race next week for that. But, you know, I'm only Kelston, but like that is, I just think that would be outrageous if that is the case. I don't know much about league racing. Yeah, race ban seems insane. Not sure blames Kelston because, of course. So look, I was fucking talking. You can't even see me, but I was talking here and my mic had already disconnected because F1 likes to do that. I think it's just whenever the engineer speaks to me, then suddenly my mic disconnects, to be honest. So this safety car, by the way, check this out. Turns up, lap 13. This is lap 15. This is lap 16. This is lap 17. So all that, honestly, it's just, you know what's even more annoying? The default strategy was hards onto mediums. And because I was a bit lower down the grid, I was like, no way, we've got to go mediums onto hards. We've got to, look DM with no stream. Okay. We've got to go mediums onto hards. You know, we've got to try and make up some places off the start. And if I'd have gone hards onto mediums, I'd have been absolutely golden. Because probably at any point during those last few laps, I could have just took the hards off, threw a set of mediums on, barely lost any time. I'll petition the moderators to reinstate Kreml. It's crazy. All right, let me see. Kreml, my heart is with you. I don't think it's a race ban, but you know, it is what it is. But I don't think it's a race ban. It's not like Kelston is a real F1 racer, but Kreml, you're better than that. Hey, Kreml knows he's been an idiot, right? Kreml is not enough of an idiot to know that he wasn't an idiot. if you catch my meaning. What's gone on? It looks like Kreml got a race ban. It looks I had an awful race, Dr. Tannum, but that first incident early on, right? We're just watching the race back now, but that first incident early on, I think basically everybody will agree that there was nothing I could do about that. There was nothing I could do about that. The cars locked together. I lost about 5 or 6 places. You could say, I suppose, though, that the whole thing was really... like, I'd have never been in that position if I didn't lose traction on turn 1, right? So, I have to take some of that blame. But here, I mean, it felt like, you know... What am I to Speedy? 1.3 you know, tap the battery a little bit. I think I actually went here to just try and full send it and maybe try and make the DRS, and it looked... So, how does this game work? Did I get the DRS there? Because the DRS detection line is right here somewhere. There it is. Right here. So fucking look at that. Did I get DRS there? You gotta be within a second. Waiting for decision, I'll appeal. Yeah, I think you should, but I mean, I haven't read the rules document, you know, with that finer tooth comb. No, I didn't get the DRS. Look, no DRS. Isn't that crazy? I thought I'd done enough. No DRS. Which then meant I had to burn a load of battery on the straight. But really, I can still stay in that fight from here. Just turn up next week with a mustache and a French accent as Monsieur Cramol. Monsieur Cramol. De la Aston Martin. Dang, you must, yeah, I must have missed it by 1,000th, right? I like full sent it because I just thought I can be quicker than a lot of these guys in that initial like turn in. So I was like, just go for it. Maybe you'll get the DRS. And I remember glancing up thinking, I've got it. And then I just never got the activation. Cremant Brûlé. What is the next track? I forget. Might actually be Portugal, which would be Disaster Town for me. Because I don't fucking know it. It's not about, like... look at how terrible I took that. It's not about, like, not having... you know, not having a setup. I actually don't know where I'm going. Oh, is it Spain? Oh, Spain I can do. Spain I could beat Wizard. I'm saying that. Oh, wait, no. Next is Singapore. What are you saying? Oh, fucking not sure saying Spain. Wait, so, no, you're saying Spain and then after that is Singapore. Singapore I don't mind. Singapore's a fun one. So, where did it all go wrong from this point? Because really now, I'm still here, aren't I? Like, I appreciate I'm not really gaining anything. I think basically now, I was just probably in a pretty solid position. It is a bit of a train. Oh no, did I lose the RS here? Ooh, Kelston. I think I've fucked this up somehow. Oh yeah, I turned in too soon. Ended up having to correct. Dropped out of a second. Did I make it back? Looks like I'm in. I always gain time. Oh yeah, so I still had DRS, that's fine. So really from here now it's probably just the safety car, isn't it? Oh, but I spun somewhere. Oh, did I spin at the end of this straight maybe? I mean, it's not the worst save you've ever seen in your life, is it? But it completely threw me off. All right, yeah. Take care, Kreml. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you don't get a race ban, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll speak soon. It's the melting pot of Asia, Singapore. It's interesting knowledge, not sure. You spin all over the place. It's like watching a rally car race with you, Kelston. That's not true, not sure. It's not true. I'm usually Mr. Consistent, but today it didn't come to pass. And obviously, Psycho is, you know, not far off now at this point. I'm pretty sure in the next safety car, someone got a fucking drive-through for hitting me. And I don't, like I say, I've not bothered looking at the Discord because it's always just an absolute mess right after the race. But I don't know if they're going to be angry at me about that, but I was fucking close to the car in front. And I think, yeah, so safety car's out now. So I think they just were a bit boisterous. I looked at the minimap here, right? And I was like, you see me bobbing my head thinking, so some people ahead of me are going to pit and go onto the softs. I think actually Boltas goes onto the mediums. And I really seriously considered it, but because I'm already in P9, and the guys behind me don't have to pit, right? And my tyres, I'm pretty sure I did check my tyres. They were like, and I know they're hard tyres, and so going on the softs would have been cool, but, you know, they were like probably an average of 13%. Like, the tyres were doing great, really. It just seemed a bit crazy, especially with a few penalties going on around me, to give up track position and go onto the softs. In hindsight, given what happened in the last few laps, I should have done that. Jingle Jam made you sloppy and made you pay almost no attention during the race. Well, that's not really true. I did notice, though, Mike came in telling me all the different things about Jingle Jam, and obviously my microphone had disconnected by this point. Maybe I should just fucking stop streaming these, because that's really what throws me. It's that people turn up late. And I'm not, by the way, I'm not blaming Mike for that. It's nothing to do with Mike. But people turn up late, and then they want, like, an update or, you know, what's going on. And most of the time, my microphone is disconnected because EA robbed it for F1, so I can't explain it to them. You just end up in this stupid fucking... Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do there. Soft tyres would have made you a rock star. Yeah, soft tyres here, you know, would have done it. But, like, the threat behind me is Boltas. And if I look in my mirrors, I think he's 3 cars behind me. So he's got the Aston Martin and the RB between me and him. Stop streaming it. I mean, I might just have to do a thing where, like, I stream, a bit of practice, send you over to the commentary stream, end my stream. Yeah, but I want to save it, though, you know? I want to save it on YouTube or something. I mean, I suppose I could record it, but then that's just more messing about. I don't know, it's just hard work. Maybe I need to put a very constant message in the chat, like, Kelston will not be speaking to you while the race is on. So, anyway, we don't need to see all of this safety car stuff, but the guy behind... Alright, there we go. Guy behind... Oh my goodness, JD, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm sorry, this is a probably completely out of left field stream. But I had to do an F1 race. I'm in an online F1 league for racing, and I before the race today was in joint second. I think I'm now in solitary second place in the league. So even though Jingle Jam is on and all kinds of wonderful things are happening, I didn't want to miss the league race because it felt like it was too important, and I ended up having a pretty terrible race. Although that's interesting when you consider that right here we're on lap 24 of 28 and I'm in 4th position. So, you know, drama may be ahead. But we were just having a little bit of a review of the end of the race. It is a polite JD raid. Well, thank you very much for the polite JD raid. What were you up to? Good to see you all. Let's give old JD a shout out, because you guys should go check out JD if you haven't been there already. One of the most pleasant people on the internet. Chill and witty, it said. That's what it says. I mean, that's what it says on Twitch, so it must be true. Yeah, we are still raising money, everybody, for the campaign against Living Miserably, as we will be every single stream going up until the 14th of December for Jingle Jam 2024. Usually, we're going to play games from the 2024 Jingle Jam Games Collection, which is available to every single person who donates £35 or more, which is a lot of money. It's not insignificant, so please don't feel any pressure to the charity. Usually, we would be playing those games and showing them off a little bit and playing them with friends and having a good time, but I just couldn't miss this league race tonight. It's too important. The championship's too close. Ooh, playing Amnesia, The Bunker, and Farting. Together, or was it was it a stream of two halves in many ways? By the way, F1 isn't in the collection. It is not in the collection. You're absolutely right about that. As Mike Monkey was at pains to point out to me in the chat. Missed it working. How did it go? Well, hey, Bo, do you want to watch the final 4 laps here? So, safety car's in this lap. And I'm in 4th position. What do you think, Bo? Well, you might notice, Bo, I've got hard tyres on. So he had a late safety car, and Kelston, being the racing genius that he is, thought, you know what? I'll take that track position. I don't need to put the soft tyres on. I'll take that track position. Bottas is immediately up my fucking inside. Immediately on my inside. Nothing I can do about it. He's got all the traction in all the world on those fresh, lovely looking mediums. I actually went for the inside here. Probably a little bit aggressively, but I think I left him space. I kind of held my line, but I just can't, you know, coming out of the corner, I don't have the traction that he's got. So Bottas gets me basically immediately. This by Tonka, I think, is a really brave move, but he kind of does make it work somehow. I'm on the inside, lose traction, lose the back end, got no fucking rear tires. I'm at China, so now we're down to P6. Now this is what I was saying, where I might get told off for that. I might get told off for that, to be honest, and I wouldn't hate them if they did tell me off for that. Been lurking during the JJ content. Has Ben been streaming for Jingle Jam? But you didn't say, Bo. Well, you weren't here. That's why you didn't fucking say. You didn't say, Ben. Those kind of incidents are the worst. Yeah, and fair enough, he gets me there. There's a huge train of cars in front. My braking point should be right about here. For me, it's slightly after the 100-meter board, because I think everybody else takes the racing line braking point, which I think is too early. So I feel like look at that. That is a full bar of brake. And I had to like stab it on and off because all of this shit was happening, but I didn't do the whole, you know, release the brake. I'm still trying to go hard. I guess I just didn't expect everyone to be going that slow. Does he technically lock up in front? Is that the thing that gets me out of this? There is some lockup happening, isn't there? Well, I think I got away with one there, to be... Well, maybe I didn't. I mean, you might also submit that to the stewards, and then we'll see what happens. That is later than I brake for that turn, but I'm also a pleb. I think you can just about get away with braking just after the 100 meters, but it's like 90 meters, you know. For me. You're back for a second. Team Fortress 2 content. Thank you for that, Bo. Been doing my part as well. That's fantastic, Ben. Are you raising for a specific charity? For all the charities? Tell us all about it, guys. Holy shit. Go check out Ben. Go check out Station Ben. It's a Jingle Jammer. We have a Jingle Jammer in our midst. That's terrific. For for sure, just after the 100, yeah. The team I'm part of is raising for all the charities this year. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. I think we've made a bit of an error here. I'm also fundraising as part of a team with Welcome to Sandflies, Linby88, Danny Chaos, M4TTYCC, also known as MattyCC, but the A is a 4, like it's 1997 on MSN, baby. And we made a bit of an error because we set... last year, when you did a team campaign, all the members of the team had to raise for the same charity. And so we've set it up in that way. But I don't think that's true this year anymore. I think now you could do raise for all the charities as the team campaign, and the individual campaigns can select a charity, and it still works like that. So anyway, but raising for the campaign against living miserably is not a bad thing at all. I think they're wonderful. The suicide prevention charity that is Calm. Kreml, I'm sorry. I'm back for a second. I did reconstruction of the accident. It raised pace. There's no chance to save it when you didn't expect to do that. So I would send it into the wall. And I don't know, Kreml. Kreml, I wish you all the best, man. And I really hope you don't get a race ban, because I think getting a race ban for that is outrageous. But like I say, I haven't read the rules document of the league. If it's in the rules, then it's in the rules, isn't it? And, you know, we all signed up to that. But it doesn't feel right to get a race ban for that. You ended up in the wall. You had 3 wheels. You were out of the race. I don't understand how you need a further punishment. You already lost. Your ego is already broken. Yeah, Ben, self-promote. Sorry, I hope I'm not overstepping a line. I wasn't trying to self-promote. Oh my god, self-promote! Hey, Ben! The floor is yours, Ben. Welcome to the stream. It's Jingle Jam, baby. Do whatever the hell you want. Tell them everything. You know, tell them what you're up to. Tell them what you stream. Let us know when your birthday is. Post postcode and postal address. That'd be great in the chat. Your NHS number if you've got one of those. Jiggle Jam Games, Jiggle My Jam, Streamlabs. Yeah, well, Streamlabs is the best just because you hack it all the time. Not sure, that's why. Anyway, so that was one incident that I felt a bit bad about. Taking out, I think it was Tonka there. But now look here, there's like fucking 5 cars. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. I come off the battery because I don't even know what's about to happen. I'm in the middle of maybe 4 cars. Somehow we make it out of all that. But everything is still very close. So at this point, Bo, you asked how it finished, right? I told you I was in P4, man. There's like 4 or 5 laps to go or something. I'm now currently in P6. Now, there are people around me with penalties. I will grant you that. There are people around me with penalties. Sort code, account number, yeah. Mother's maiden name, next of kin. You know, just let us know what you do for charity, Ben. You want my library card as well? What can you do with that in 2024? A library card? I'm going to be printing some leaflets on that, you better believe it. Tesco club cards, yeah, we do collect those. Well, Matty does, doesn't he? Very wide, Kelston. Probably too wide. Well, at this point, also, by the way, see all these cars around me? See what tyre they're on? You see now why on lap 26 of 28. Let me just show you Kelston's face here. That's past Kelston's face, and that is the face of a man who knows he's currently on the wrong tyre. And there's 3 laps to go, and there's not an awful lot that you can do about it. I'm across the pond, no Tesco for me. Oh, no NH. Oh, look at that. What? I don't even know. What do you have in the US? We'll take your gun license. Is that a thing? I'll take that library card. So yeah, we were having a problem. Thanks, Bo. We were having a problem with the tire situation because everyone around me is just going to be catching me, to be honest. And my tires were blowing up, as you can see. I burned all my battery there. because I'm trying to keep it all together. Psycho, to be fair, has a look up the inside. Can't quite make the angle. Doesn't fully back out of it though. He's got every right not to just yet. But like every time we go around a corner right now, I'm going to be under threat from all the guys around me who have soft tires. Matt Harris in front of me, not a huge deal, because he's got a 6-second penalty. And also, interestingly now, TTV Blue Dragon... Now, there it is. So, also, interestingly, TTV Blue Dragon had a 3-second penalty. And I had no penalties at this point. Lap 27. Now, here, it's actually... It's the Red Bull, isn't it? Tonka. So maybe it's Tonka's revenge. Maybe we're watching Tonka's revenge. Oh, not sure. Did you try to post a link or were you not trying to post a link? Oh my god. I'm not sure. Can you just tell me if you were trying to post a link? Because your username is now... It's actually a nightmare to even copy and paste. I actually don't want to type that into the chat. No link. All right. Just a false full stop. Period. As they would say in Montana. Here's the thing. But I don't have one. We've got Aldi, though. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Aldi do rewards cards. Probably don't need to. So, yeah, I think it's Tonka. Well, is it Psycho? I don't know, man. Mark, how are the tyres? Now, it's definitely Tonka, isn't it? And to be fair, there's a lot of track there on the inside, but did I take out Tonka earlier? You could argue that yes, I did. Should I report this one to the stewards? I don't know how I'm feeling about it, but this obviously fucked me up. Because now trying to actually attack those guys while they're on the softs is going to be a nightmare. Tonka, incredibly, is still behind me. You encouraged me to change my name and now you shame me. I know, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Damn. How embarrassing for you, not sure. Once again, wide. I'm trying to attack these corners and I don't have the tyres to attack them. So this is where we are. Lap 27 of 28, Bo. Kelston is in 8th position. Probably, you know, provisionally not that, though, because penalties. Right? Right? Tonka does me on the inside. Fresh mediums. To be fair, you're a horrible driver. You don't have any space to complain. Thank you, not sure. It's good of you to say that. It's nice of you to say that. Thank you. Once again, just got no battery because I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Craziness happening in front. They're nearly fucking 4 wide going in. So now check this out. Everybody in front of me now just got lots of penalties. And Kelston, how did you do that? How did you do that? This was where it all fell apart. Caught the inside curb a bit too much. So the car's not turning properly. Whoops. I mean... Gosh, it's like pixels. So I'm probably a bit too... That's my own fault, really, right? I've gone too close there. But it does feel like... Do you have to be all the way over the white line? I might be all the way over the white line there, to be fair. That might be where it gets me. And you can see Kelston over the past behind me. He puts his head in his hands. And look at this. It's so annoying because I'm just flying past all these guys. But now now I don't even know what fucking position I'm in, because you look at all this here, all the colours of the tyres, there's penalties all over the fucking place. I don't know what's going on.
Green flag.
And that was just too aggressive. In fact, I almost did a Kreml there, didn't I? I very nearly did a Kreml. Kind of fucking Tokyo drifted it. made it stick somehow. Mark, how are the tyres? Ever get the feeling Bo has a grudge? Just measure it against his trolling of not sure. We all have a grudge against you, though. Not sure. I'm not sure if you're not sure about that. So here we are, final lap of the race. I've got absolutely no battery now. Psycho is obviously going to get me. I don't even know what position I'm in. Don't even know what position I'm in.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Beetle behind me was 4 seconds behind me before this. 4 seconds. And over the line, 2.5. So I lose the place. So I think it was P8, Bo. I think it was P8. Yeah. Which is just not good, is it? It's just not good. It was bad strategy, bad times, but you know, bad timing of safety cars. But you can't really blame it all on that. Couple of spins. Couple of incidents that also weren't my fault. You know, that's racing. Where did you start? 10. So I also had a terrible qualifying, which contributed. P8 is good. Gaining spots is always a W. I think I'm not gonna, obviously we're not gonna watch the whole race again, but I think the start of the race, like the first, just literally the very first lap even, was great, really. So like, just watch this. Get the power down better than Psycho. So I'll get the run on him. Chaos happens in front of me. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I'll go up the inside there of Fridge. Tonka's on the outside. Squeezing it between two cars. Got nowhere else to put my car, though, to be honest. Fridge and Tonka having a little coming together. And I've got a run. Unfortunately, I've got like 3 cars in front of me. There's definitely no track to be had there. But swing it around. Everybody else is really wide for some reason. I don't know why. Because if you're on the mediums, you can take that pretty tight. Dragon's gone. Chaos happens behind me again. Chaos happens in front of me. Suddenly we're up to P6. And I think we even nearly get Tonka there. I have got the better tyres than him. And I think this is where I get that inside traction. Press the battery down, pull away. Lots of retirements happening. Tonka on the inside. No. Brakes a bit early. Kelston can start pulling away maybe, so what do you mostly use as brake markers? It's different for every corner. Sometimes it will be a distance board. Sometimes it will be a particular point on the curb. Sometimes it will be a landmark off to the side of the track. It's different for every corner. Braking the braking boards or the distance boards are the most ideal one because they're the nicest one to use. But they don't work for every corner, so sometimes you have to come up with something else. So I would prefer to use those mostly, but you can't really just rely on that. They don't even exist on every corner. But yeah, start of the race was great, man. Start of the race was wonderful. And then, you know, it all went a bit shit, to be honest. But never mind. P8's okay. I can tell you how many points that's worth if you like, because this league does have a weird points system. It's going to be worth 8 points. So it does obviously put me into second because I was in joint second and the other guy didn't race. But in terms of distance to P1, I'm still going to be... Well, I'm going to be 7 points behind P1, which is a thing you can definitely make up. 8 for P8. Yeah, let me, I'll show you, I'll share some of this stuff with you. Hang on. So this is the standings. I'll actually open that in the browser so that you can see it bigger. Oh, try again. So this is the current standings. Sammy, Brewdog, Wizard of Oz did not race. And then really... Oh, you can't... The fucking Jingle Jam thing's in the way, isn't it? Oh, there you go. You see it now. Yeah, Sammy, Brewdog, Wizard of Oz did not race. Leon, this is really too far away to be of concern. So I'm going to get 8 points. So I'll be on 87. I'll be 7 off the top. A little bit of a cushion in between. The points system, though, let me see if I can get that for you. Points system is this. Yeah, the rules are in the Discord. But I can't remember how you find that. It'd be somewhere on the bot, probably. Oh, there you go. Maybe. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord, even if they're not people who race. Yeah, there are big points available. And as you can see, even if I finish first and Wizard finishes second next time out, I won't overtake him in the standings because of the way these points work. How many more races in the season? I will show you the calendar now. So this one we've just done is the mystery round. That's actually why we were at China. So this was pre-season at the Netherlands, so forget about it. And then my race results so far have been pretty incredible. I think everyone will agree. I think it was P3, 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 P4, P8. So we need to turn things around at Spain. We've got Spain, Singapore, then a Christmas break, Texas, Portugal, Canada, Abu Dhabi. And I don't love these. I definitely preferred the first half of the season to this one. Well, I don't know. I like Spain. Singapore's okay. Texas is okay. These final three are terrible for me. The final three are awful for me. Hello, Arbon. Hashtag rules if that's what you wanted. Yeah, I think we were asking some questions about the rules. Arbon runs the league for everybody. So it's lovely to have you with us. It was a terrible race from me, Arbon. It was the worst race Kelston's ever run, man. You know, it was the worst race I've ever run. I mean, there were a couple of spins and stuff. Like we were looking at it, right? Like you were actually there in chat though for the first one, right, Arbon? When where was it? Yeah, when this thing happened? When whatever the fuck happened here happened? I mean, I'm turning left and I'm going right. I think is it Hullet or... I think it's Hullet who was like lodged into the back of me. I've been here just headset off. Yeah, my F1 steals my microphone from OBS, and so partway through the race, I usually just lose my microphone as well for some reason. So that was like a sickener. But I had a couple of spins myself as well that were nothing to do with anybody else. I had a really poor qualifying. That's how it goes. It's just how it goes. We'll come back stronger next time. Anyway, guys. Not your day, my friend. Yeah, it happens. It does happen. But at least I gained ground on Wizard. The positive way to look at it is I gained ground on Wizard. I like Spain. I like Singapore. I like Texas. Don't understand Portugal. Can't do Canada. Don't like Abu Dhabi. So need a strong showing. But yeah, you know, I'll see you next week. For the race, but I'll be live, everybody, every day up until the 14th of December, including the 13th of December, which is when we will have the next league race at Spain. So that should be interesting. That'll be fun if you want to make it. But I'm live every day. We've got things planned. Now tomorrow, we have a huge thing planned, actually. This is partly why I need to get some rest today. I need to make the finishing final touches to the Star Wars roleplay, and then I need to get some rest. Because we raised over £1,000 in the first day of Jingle Jam 2024. And I did say during that stream, after a bit of encouragement, that if that happened, I would be doing a 24-hour stream. So I am doing a 24-hour stream, and it will start tomorrow at around about 6 p.m. UK time. We have the Star Wars Edge of the Empire tabletop role-playing game starting at the start of that stream. It will feature Mr. Bojangles, Boogie Bills, Aldous Samfly, Matty, Danny, Randby and Dr. Hannum, all playing, a huge group of players, along with me as the GM. There will be ways for people watching to donate to the campaign against living miserably and influence the game that is happening in front of them on screen by helping the players, helping the GM, or even switching off their targeting computer and using the Force. I've then got plans through the night with friends to play some of the Jingle Jam Collection games and some of the maybe old Jingle Jam Collection games or just other games we've got knocking around Steam. I've got people to keep me company and keep me going at the back end of the 24-hour stream, so that'll be around about 5 p.m. UK time on the Sunday. Yeah, 24 hours starting in the evening because it's all I could, it's the way I had to do it. It's just the way it fell into place. I know, I'm also not a fan of it, but it's how it goes. On the Sunday, so starting at 5 p.m. UK time, we have a huge game of Plate Up. Featuring, I think, like 8 or 9 other players. So we're using the mod where you can introduce many more people into the kitchen. So to close out the 24-hour stream, there will be a massive game of Plate Up happening as well. So it's just going to be fun and games from start to finish. And the nice thing is, if I'm completely shattered by the time 5 p.m. on Sunday comes around, it's not going to be the end of the world, because I'm in a game of Plate Up with 8 or 9 other players who can carry me through to success in the kitchen. I know Danny's going to be involved. I know Titanium's going to be playing. Bill X Games as well. So there are other Jingle Jammers involved in that one, which is very cool. Where should we spread the jam? We need to spread the jam right now. I didn't know it would be so competitive. Wait, what would be competitive? The roleplay? I'm looking forward to Titanium. Titanium's great, man. It's so silly we've got that XCOM character for Titanium because, you know. Because Titanium's nothing like that. He's actually a really nice guy. Oh, I know where we're going. I know where we're going. I think.
It is also on the store, on my merch store. So.
We're gonna go say hi to Okaroon, who is of course fundraising for Jingle Jam 2024, as one would indeed expect, and has raised fucking loads of money.
11:57 p.m.
And it's karaoke night. It's karaoke night over at Okaroon. Back-to-back Mario Kart champion over Kelston. Well, you know, less of that, please. Oh, no worries, Ben. Please don't apologize for not being here earlier. It's so wonderful of you to stop by, and great to meet you, a fellow Jingle Jammer. And I'm sure that we will have time to chat, maybe even play games together, but certainly watch some games together and partaking Twitchings together. So no, very, very, very cool of you to drop by. It's been a delight chatting to you, and hopefully we'll do it again soon. But yeah, we're gonna go see Okaroon, everybody. One of the most lovely people on the internet, and he's currently in the middle of, well, some fucking karaoke song. My tender heart tends to start to bleed when someone... Alright, well, you know what? You can work it out. You can work it out when we're there. Oh my god, did this stream just break? No, maybe it just broke for me. Alright, good luck. Love you all a lot.